Scout Automobile, welcome to back. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a machine that feels like it has been pulled out of imagination and placed directly onto the road. A name that carries legacy, power and attitude all at once. The 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. Now we begin, slowly, from the rear. The back of this machine is the first thing that captures your attention, not because it tries too hard, but because it naturally commands it. The rear design is wide, planted, and deeply muscular. It sits low on the road like it refuses to be lifted by anything except pure acceleration. The taillights stretch horizontally from one end to the other, forming a clean, sharp light signature that feels both modern and classic at the same time. When they illuminate, they don't just glow. They define the entire personality of the car from behind. The trunk line is smooth but aggressive. There is a subtle integrated lip spoiler that doesn't scream performance, but whispers it confidently. It is shaped in a way that helps airflow stay attached to the body at high speed, giving the car stability when it matters most. The bumper is sculpted deeply, almost carved, with aerodynamic channels that guide air underneath and out through the rear diffuser. At the bottom, the diffuser is not just for show. It feels functional, purposeful, and engineered. Even the exhaust outlets, whether powered by hybrid assist or combustion performance, are placed with symmetry and intent. They don't just release sound or air. They complete the visual balance of the rear design. Step back and look at it again. The rear doesn't feel like an ending, it feels like a launch point. Like the car is always ready to leap forward at any second. Now we move toward the front. The front of the 2026 Cutlass 442 feels like a completely different personality, yet still connected to the rear in perfect harmony. It is bold without being chaotic. The grille dominates the face of the car, wide and confident, designed with a modern mesh pattern that reflects airflow precision more than decoration. At its center sits the Oldsmobile identity, not as nostalgia, but as a revival of authority. The headlights are thin, sharp and intelligent in design. They extend slightly into the body lines, giving the car a focused expression. When turned on, they feel like eyes that are analyzing the road ahead. Beneath them, air intakes are carved into the fascia, not randomly but with aerodynamic reasoning, feeding cooling systems and reducing drag simultaneously. The hood is long and sculpted with intention. Two or more raised character lines run from the windshield toward the grille, creating a sense of motion even when stationary. The surface is not flat, it feels alive. Like pressure is flowing underneath it. Standing in front of the car, you don't feel like you're looking at a vehicle. You feel like you're being observed by something engineered to move fast even while standing still. Now we shift to the front left side. From the front left angle, the Cutlass 442 reveals its true proportions. The stance becomes more dramatic here. The front wheel arch swells slightly, housing a performance wheel design that looks both technical and artistic. The alloy wheels are multi-layered in design, with sharp edges that catch light differently at every angle. They are not just wheels. They are rotating geometry meant for motion. The side profile flows from the front fender into a strong shoulder line that runs all the way to the rear. This line is not decorative, it is the backbone of the design language. It gives the car tension, like a muscle held just before movement. The side mirrors are compact and aerodynamic, shaped to reduce wind resistance while housing advanced camera systems. The glass of the cabin wraps slightly around the sides, creating a cockpit-like feeling from this angle. From the front left, the car looks ready to turn, ready to attack a corner, ready to move. It feels dynamic even when standing still. Now we move to the front right side. This angle reveals symmetry and balance, in a different way. Everything that appeared aggressive from the left, now feels refined from the right. The lighting signature becomes more visible here, especially the LED daytime running lights that stretch like a precise line of energy. The front right wheel mirrors the same performance-focused design, but here you notice the brake components more clearly. Large, performance-calibrated systems built for control under pressure. The body lines flow effortlessly toward the cabin, showing how every panel is connected in one continuous motion language. From this angle, the Cutlass 442 feels like a sculpture designed by wind itself. There is no wasted detail, no unnecessary element. Everything has purpose. Now we open the door and move inside to the interior dashboard. Inside, the atmosphere changes completely. It is no longer about exterior aggression. It becomes about control, comfort, and intelligence. The dashboard is fully modern but not overwhelming. A large digital instrument cluster stretches across the driver's view, displaying speed, power distribution, navigation, and driving modes. It adapts based on how the car is being driven. In calm mode, it feels minimal. In performance mode, it becomes data-rich and focused. The center screen sits seamlessly into the dashboard, not as a separate object but as an integrated surface. It controls navigation, media, vehicle settings, and performance adjustments. Everything responds instantly without delay. Materials inside the cabin feel premium and intentional. Soft touch leather, brushed metal, and subtle carbon fiber accents create a balance between luxury and sport. Ambient lighting runs through the cabin edges, creating mood-based environments that shift with driving style. The steering wheel feels perfectly weighted. Not too heavy, not too light. Just balanced enough to give feedback from the road. Buttons on it are minimal, focused only on essential controls. Behind it, paddle shifters click with mechanical precision. The seats are sculpted for support. They hold the body firmly during aggressive driving but remain comfortable for long journeys. They feel like they are designed around human motion rather than just design aesthetics. Now we move toward the back right side. From the rear right angle, the full identity of the car comes together. The taillights stretch across with perfect alignment. The rear diffuser becomes more visible here, showing how air is managed underneath the vehicle. The exhaust placement feels symmetrical and powerful, reinforcing the performance identity. The curve from the rear fender into the trunk is smooth and continuous. There are no sudden breaks in design. Everything flows like one continuous motion from front to back. This angle shows stability, it shows confidence, it shows balance. Now we shift to the back left side. From this perspective, the car feels slightly more aggressive again. The rear wheel arch dominates the view, emphasizing the muscle built into the chassis. The lighting reflection across the body shows depth in the paintwork and surface design. The rear spoiler integration becomes more visible here, showing how it blends into the trunk rather than sitting on top of it. The diffuser channels air outward with precision, stabilizing the car at speed. From the back left, the Cutlass 442 feels like it is constantly in motion even when parked. It feels ready to launch forward without hesitation. Now we move into the features of the car. The 2026 Cutlass 442 is imagined as a blend of performance engineering and modern intelligence. The powertrain could be a hybrid-assisted V8 or an advanced performance hybrid system that combines combustion emotion with electric instant torque. This allows acceleration that feels immediate yet controlled. The suspension system is adaptive, adjusting in real time based on road conditions and driving style. It softens for comfort and stiffens for performance instantly. Steering response is precise, designed to keep the driver connected to the road without disconnecting comfort. Advanced driver assistance systems operate quietly in the background. Features like lane assistance, adaptive cruise control, collision detection, and stability management ensure safety without reducing driving enjoyment. The braking system is high performance, designed for repeated stress without fading. The car remains stable even under aggressive deceleration. Technology inside supports both daily driving and performance scenarios. Connectivity systems allow navigation, media, and vehicle settings to be controlled intuitively. Over-the-air updates could continuously improve performance calibration and system responsiveness. Despite all these modern systems, the emotional core of the Cutlass 442 remains intact. It is designed not just to move, but to make the driver feel connected to motion itself. Finally, when you step away from it and look back one last time, you don't just see a car, you see presence, you see history reimagined. You see engineering shaped by imagination, and you understand that this is not just about transportation. This is about identity, reborn in motion.